Serena Williams saw cotton plants as hotel decor and said, nope, not today.
So y'all know Serena Williams is doing the campaign with Kim Kardashian, SKIMS, and Nike. It's a very nice collab. I'm not even gonna hold you. They did like the whole, 1-2 this weekend, and Serena was staying in a hotel in New York City that she chose not to name, and she felt offended by the decor. Now, this is the plant, the decoration that she had an issue with because it's a cotton plant. So I kind of get where she's coming from. It's a little uncomfortable with seeing it. It's like seeing a flag. It just makes you go like this. You become aware and a little bit alarmed, right? So
No.
I get it. I completely understand what she was saying and how she said, it didn't feel great. Her words exactly, right? But Serena, girl, why did you pick the cotton? That should have been the last thing you did. Why are you touching it? What? Let me tell y'all, when I saw this, I was like, she actually picked it. That's not that. You already said you felt not so great about it, but then you went and plucked it? Girl, we don't touch cotton. Not like that. I don't even want cotton balls in my house. Do you hear me? This right here just, I don't know.
All right, everyone, how do we feel about cotton as decoration?
Don't care.
Personally, for me, it doesn't feel great. So actually, it feels like no polish remover cotton, natural.
Stop.
All right, everyone, how do we feel about...
Oh my gosh, guys, my piece of crap pillowcase here came apart in the wash. The cotton came out. It's 1718 all over again. I'm triggered. Wow, I wish I had her level of problems. Oh, this is too much. I feel like this is satire, but I know it's not. This is Serena. God, stop giving me your toughest battles. Jesus says, it's just a plant, Serena. And just like her ancestors, she has a net worth of $340 million. Wait until she finds out what she's wearing. Anyone want to tell her? I like the look of the cotton plant. It's a blend of modern and Japanese aesthetic. I think I will incorporate this into my decor. Thank you, Serena. Y'all, why did my cousin book this Airbnb in Alabama with a cotton field in the yard?
Cotton field in the yard.
The was too stunned to speak.
So this was the Airbnb we were staying in. Hello, Huntsville. I believe it was in Rocket City. So just for another disclaimer, my cousin did not know there was a cotton field outside in the backyard. I don't think she probably would have booked it if she would have known, but we were coming to visit her and we were going to have our Thanksgiving there. So she found this Airbnb. It is actually pretty decent inside. If you see here, they have kind of like a little work room, little study area. You can do stuff, which is kind of unnecessary if, you're booking for like a little vacation, but to each their own. So I'm just going to take you guys through the room, show you what the Airbnb really looked like from the inside. The rooms are pretty nice. There were only 2 rooms. All the appliances worked. The decorations are pretty cool to me, and the theme was nice, so I really didn't have much complaints. I read a lot of the comments being like, that's normal in Alabama, blase blase, I see that all the time, it's natural for it to grow. Definitely know that. However, I'm from California. What's common to others are not common to me. I'm not used to seeing that, and I've never really seen an actual cotton field. And also being put in an area like that unexpectedly as a black person does trigger you a little bit and makes you feel uncomfortable. So
What?
That's that. And I feel like feeling the urge to pick it is not weird. You are not saying you necessarily want to go back to slavery or experience what our ancestors did. But it's the odd feeling that you feel so close to history. Now, I don't know if this was an actual plantation, but seeing a cotton field knowing what our ancestors did definitely makes me slightly curious.
I really don't understand other people's issues with cotton. I remember people getting outraged I don't even remember how many years ago it was when I think it was Hobby Lobby came out and they had some cotton decorations and people freaked out and were triggered over that. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I'm wearing a cotton dress right now. And that's the part that gets me, right? It's like, it's the people who will wear the cotton but don't want to see it in its unprocessed form. I think that makes sense. Well, see, and the problem is you can't make it make sense because it doesn't make sense.
Serena Williams apparently is triggered by having cotton decor in the hotel room. I don't know if that's the room or that's the hallway. Is there anything about this to be triggered by? Do you not wear cotton clothing? Do you not use cotton balls? Q-tips have cotton on them. I tell you about people on that side of the aisle. They're always looking for reasons to be offended. And racism is their biggest hustle. You're just being silly. And she wants to know, how do we feel about it? Girl, we don't feel anyhow. We use cotton. I love cotton, cotton linen, cotton clothing, cotton balls. Where have you been living that you haven't been exposed to cotton decor before?
Serena Williams got super offended when she stayed at a New York City hotel and they had cotton for the decorations. I've stayed at a lot of hotels and I see cotton decor all the time. But she went out of her way to make it a huge deal and show how disgusted she was. Which is pretty ironic considering that you did a crip walk during the Super Bowl halftime show. How much you want to bet that jacket that she's wearing is literally made out of cotton? So what are you going to do now? You're not going to wear any clothes made out of cotton? I guess she only wears clothes that's made out of tennis ball cloth. Now I'm reading that this hotel is getting bombarded by horrible reviews. The British had Indian people picking sugarcane. Don't see me crying every time I see a lollipop. What a load of stuff!
Y'all know Serena Williams said that she has taken on the Instagram because she's upset and she's disgusted. Evidently, she's at a 5-star hotel and they used a cotton plant as the decorations. What do y'all think about that? She actually picked the plant for evidence or whatever. I think really she could have just took a picture. But anyway, or took a video if she was upset about that. But anyway, do y'all think they were being funny, or do you think that they thought the cotton plant was cute or nice? I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that, you know. I kind of want to say, you know, it's just decorations. And then again, it could be like a subliminal to her. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I don't know why this lady is having such a hard time trying to figure out what side of the issue she wants to fall on. Picking a side on this issue is about as easy as picking some.
So Serena Williams was just staying at this hotel, right? And look at what they got for decorations. Look at this. It is supposed to be a flower, but it is made out of cotton balls. Now, Serena was basically saying like, yo, should this be allowed? I don't really feel comfortable being here with that being there. And then she proceeds to pick the cotton and says that it feels like the cotton that they use to wipe off your nails at the nail salon. But look at these comments, though. Somebody said with blonde hair is crazy. Yeah, exactly. Then this person was like, it's a nice decorative piece. It literally looks good sitting right there. It does. I'm not going to lie. It does. And a lot of other people is like, you know, she's reaching and why is she picking it? And that's what I'm trying to understand, too. It's like, if you feel offended by something, why would you do the thing that's the most offensive, which is pick the actual cotton? Me personally, I don't think that this was intentional. I think that an artist created this and they just sat it in this hotel. You got to think about it, too. They be in the type of hotels that's like really expensive. So you're going to see different type of artwork. And if you feel offended by it, then just leave. That's how I look at it. I ain't about to get on here and talk about it. What we talking about it for? Just leave. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is that offensive? I don't think it's offensive. I think she was just reaching. That's just my opinion.
Leroy, get out of the curtains. Leroy, get out of the curtains. Leroy, get out of the curtains. Thank you. You're messing up the shot, Leroy. Buy me a coffee link to buy Leroy a dog treat. Leroy, stop that. You're so cute. Oh, I love you. I love you. You guys steal the show. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie, and sometimes Leroy. Leroy, you're not bored, are you? Leroy, did you know that 9 out of 10 people only watch to see you? Yeah. I'm just kind of here holding space for you. It's true. It's true. Leroy, you're so much fun. You're way more fun than any puppet. Right, Leroy?